Welcome. My name is Sara. I'm a certified trauma recovery coach with Full Circle Wellspring, and this is your Mindful Monday. In today's mindfulness practice, we're going to talk about celebrating our trauma recovery wins. So if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, this practice may be difficult today. It may also be just what you need. Either one is okay. Just do your best, and maybe you'll be able to try this again in another time in your journey. Just sitting here today, spending time focusing inward, that is a win. Let's get started. Find a comfortable place where you won't be distracted. Close your eyes if that feels safe. Settle down into your sit bones and feel the support of the ground or chair beneath you. Take a few calming breaths to find a good center. Jubilation is a feeling of triumph. It's even beyond joy because it's a special type of rejoicing and cheer that comes from a victory, good news, or something successful. In our trauma recovery journey, often the healing looks like 5 steps forward, 3 steps back, then 2 steps forward, 2 back, then 6 steps sideways and 2 diagonal. There's no straight path to recovery. We've talked before about the layering effect that trauma has placed on us. This means there's a layering pattern to removing that and finding wellness. So with that said, it's very important to make room for celebration when you do even have a small win along the way. The more you're able to praise yourself for tiny steps, the more your brain starts to rewire with that jubilant, positive reinforcement. So for today, are you able to think of something in the recent few days or weeks for which you can find jubilation? This may be a healthy decision you made, a boundary you stuck with, or maybe you recognized a trigger reaction, you paused and you chose a different response. Maybe you did some self-care, or you said no to someone who was demanding something of you. Or maybe it's a therapy appointment that you made. These are all those small victories in our healing path that we must not take for granted. So allow yourself, just for a few moments if you're able, to recognize the little hurdle you jumped. Just find a few minutes of jubilation. Maybe you're thinking about something that you're particularly proud of. Can you find a smile to match your happiness? Are you able to congratulate yourself? Maybe you've been able to think of a lot of accomplishments recently. That's something to really find pleasure in. Go ahead and tell yourself what a great job you're doing. Let your gladness run over. Don't be shy to relish in your successes. Now let's take just another moment to find our breath. Come back from the jubilant party in your head and come back into your body. Observe your breath. Calm the rhythm if you did get excited. You can slow your heart rate with smooth exhales. Welcome back to your body, to the room, to this environment, to the noises around you. Welcome back. This practice can go with you every day. Any moment that you become aware of a small shift in your trauma responses, or a small win in trading harmful coping skills with new healthy ones, a choice to talk to your coach or therapist, new relationships that are being built. Each of these things are to be celebrated and to take pride in. Taking the time to allow yourself a jubilation moment will help reward your brain, which will produce even more victories in your recovery. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of Trauma Survivorhood. This has been written and created by your host, Sara, a trauma recovery coach. For more info about me, trauma recovery resources, or to check out our support groups, classes, free survivor circles, private coaching, and more, visit www.fullcirclewellspring.com. Schedule a complimentary 20-minute discovery call to see if coaching is right for you. For the latest info on schedules and updates, follow us on Facebook at Full Circle Wellspring. All other media, social links, blogs, and show notes are posted in the episode guide below. Until next time, be well, survivors.